Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, that's good. So, how are you today?
Yeah, today I stay at home and take care of my family.
All right, that's good. So, anything interesting?
Yeah.
Okay. Care to share?
Yeah. Today I made some drink. I planted aloe vera. Do you know?
Yes, aloe vera.
Yeah, aloe vera. I made from it with sugar.
Okay.
It is the normal drink.
Yes, I drank aloe vera tea before. It's tasty. Yeah, it's delicious. With sugar.
Yeah, sugar, and it is the popular drink in Vietnam.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. Yeah. So you gave this to your family?
Yeah, because I plant many aloe vera.
Okay, just a minute. I planted a lot of aloe vera. Okay. Anyway, how's your son? Is he doing well?
Yeah, he is playing with my husband.
Oh, okay.
So I think he will not annoy me.
Yeah. He won't annoy you for a while. Yeah, that's good. Well, I mean, he's just young, so he needs the attention. Anyway, I think I figured out how to explain our little problem yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, so this is more. How do I will explain it using how the speaker, the person here. Let me erase this to clean up everything. All right, so did not enjoy. They did not enjoy because they went or they go to the party. If you go to this party, you won't enjoy. So they went to the party and they did not enjoy it. So you wish, or they wish, that they would have done something else. So they wish that they did not go to the party so that they will not experience this part. They will not experience not having fun. So I wish that this never happened. So I wish I never went. I wish we never went. Or I wish we didn't go. So any of those combinations. So that's why the answer here is we didn't go. So I hope that explains how that works.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I had to think a lot about that. So thank you very much for the opportunity. Anyway, I think we should start with our lesson here so that we don't waste too much time. We're going to do passive is done and was done. So for example, complete the sentences using one of these verbs in the correct form, present or past. For example, many accidents are caused by dangerous driving. So do you understand the meaning of the grammar rule of a passive sentence?
Yes, I know.
Okay. All right. So let's try it. Number 2.
Number 2. Cheese is made from milk.
All right. Good. Number 3.
Number 3. The roof of the building was damaged in a storm a few days ago.
Was damaged in a storm a few days ago. Okay, good.
Damage. And number 4. You was invited to the wedding. Why didn't you go?
One more time, please. Can you say this?
You was invited to the wedding. Why did you go?
Actually, it's you were. You were. So you were invited to the wedding. Why didn't you go? Okay. Number 5.
Yes, number 5. A cinema is a place where films are shown.
Okay, good. Number 6.
Number 6. In the United States, elections for president are I understand the meaning of sentence, but I don't know the verb.
Okay.
So wrong. Maybe
All
so
right.
wrong.
No. I think I understand how you couldn't get the incorrect word. It's actually hold. So, in the United States, elections for president are held every 4 years.
Hold.
So, hold a contest, hold a pageant, hold, and basically event.
Yes, because I remember the verb that mean the whole. That mean the stop a thing. Hold the when you call somebody. Hold a minute. I remember. I don't remember. Yeah, I think the meaning of hold is keep a minute.
What was that? Keep?
Yeah. I mean that when you call somebody, if they didn't pick up, you will say hold a minute. Yeah, so I don't remember the whole
yes,
meaning.
there are a few.
Yeah.
There are a few different meanings to the word hold. So yeah, I understand the confusion. Anyway, number 5.
Yeah, number 5. Originally, the book was written. Originally, the book was written in Spanish.
All right, good job.
And
yes.
A few years ago, it was translated into English.
All right, good. Number 8.
Number 8. Although we were driving fast, we was overtaken.
Although we were driving fast. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. We were overtaken by a lot of other cars.
Oh wow, okay, yes, that is correct. Alright, number 9.
You can't see the house from the road. It was surrounded by trees.
It was surrounded by trees. Alright, good job. These write questions using the passive. Some are present and some are past. So for number 1, ask about glass, how and make. So how is glass made? Okay, number 2, TV.
Yeah, TV. with me.
All right.
When is television invented?
Okay, good. Number 3, mountains how form?
Yeah. How was the mountains formed?
Formed, actually.
Formed. Yeah.
Okay. 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 How were the mountains? Okay, plural. So were formed. Number 4.
Number 4. Can you explain the meaning antibiotic?
Okay. Antibiotics. Antibiotics. So there are different kind of medicine that is actually very, how do I say this? They are used differently from the usual medicine, where the cure is instant for regular medicine. For antibiotics, they usually take a certain amount of time, and you have to finish the amount of antibiotics you finish. You were supposed to drink even if you feel better. Antibiotics work by so say you have an infection, like your wound is really bad and it's infecting your skin. Antibiotics work by killing the bacteria in the wound, and then you keep doing that over and over until your body will recognize that bacteria and you don't need the antibiotics anymore, and it will just kill that bacteria itself. So it's like a vaccine, but except for viruses, it's for bacteria. So if your doctor prescribes you to use antibiotics, whether for outside or inside your body, you must always finish the dose. Three tablets every day for 1 week. So you have to do it 3 tablets every day for 1 week. Otherwise, the bacteria will become stronger and the antibiotics will not work anymore. So that's why it's so difficult to use, although it's still very important. Anyway, yes, so it's pronounced antibiotics.
Yeah. Antibiotic.
Biotics.
Antibiotic.
All right, I think I see how we can fix that. Let's see. You're putting a little too much energy on the E sound. Try to relax. Antibiotics. Ticks. Antibiotics.
Antibiotic.
Okay, good. Yeah, much better. So you put a little, if you try to focus too much energy on the E sound, the word stops and it sounds strange. So one more time. Antibiotics. Antibiotics.
Antibiotic.
S.
Antibiotics.
Okay, much better. Yeah, that'll work. We can use that. Practice that in your free time. It can help. All right, can you do this? Ask about antibiotics when discovered.
Yeah. When are when is the antibiotics discovered?
All right, so try to keep your tenses steady. So you used is and then ed. So is present, ed is past. So see the problem. So it's either when is antibiotics. Actually, discover is either future or past. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there is a present for discover. Okay, let's see. When is antibiotics discovered? Huh. Yeah, that does sound like it's right. When were, when is. All right, so here are a few sentences that you can do. When were antibiotics discovered? Next, we have when is antibiotics. I'm not sure if that's a good sentence. When will antibiotics be discovered? So it's usually either were or will be. So I'm not sure if when is antibiotics discovered, because it's correct. The sentence you used is correct, but it's technically not always used. It's a correct sentence, but I don't hear that form used often. It's usually when was and then past tense, or when will be and past, simple past. Do you understand? So when is, and then when you use discover, it's usually not used in a present tense verb form, because the idea of discovered is it happened before you knew it. You find a new island, so you discovered a new island. You discover just now. So asking when that happened, when you happened now, makes it a very hard sentence to understand. So yeah, your grammar is correct. Don't worry, you just caught me off guard. It's a very strange sentence to hear, but it's correct actually, so don't worry. Okay, let's move on. Silver, use for.
Yes. How is the silver used for? What is the silver used for?
Okay, one more time. Can you say this word?
What is the silver used for?
Used. Okay, say the word you, like you. One more time, you.
You.
Okay, now add the letter S at the end. Use.
Use.
Okay, now add the letter D. Used.
Used.
All right, good. So what is, one more time, number 5, what is
the silver used for?
All right, good job. You pronounced this correctly. Okay, just a minute. Pronouncing. Okay, so your sentence is correct. What is the silver used for? But when you say the silver, you're pointing at silver that is in that location. So for example, you You and a friend go to a warehouse and you see this big pile of silver in the living room. And you'll ask him, what is that or the silver used for? What is that for? So you're looking at that bunch of silver there. But you can also take out the word the for silver, because silver as everything. Silver as everything. So all the silver in the world. So what is silver used for? And now you're going to the person will answer. Sorry. The person will answer that silver is used for medicine, electronics, jewelry, that sort of stuff. Okay. Whereas when you ask what is the silver used for, then it will probably be used. It's probably used for something more specific, like decoration. Okay, next part. Put the verb in the correct form: present simple or past simple, active or passive. All right. So I hope you fully understand the difference between active and passive. It's a big factory. 500 people are employed there. So passive, past, present. Why do I keep forgetting the word? Present simple. I mean, sorry, past. No. Are employed. That's present. Continue. Present simple. Yes. Number 2. Did somebody clean this room yesterday? So this is active, because clean this room yesterday. Okay, number 3.
Yes, number 3. Water is covered most of Earth's surface.
Okay, one more time. Water
is covered most of Earth's surface.
All right. So actually, this is an active sentence. Water covers most of the Earth's surface. Or you can also say covers or covered. Either one, depending on context. Or if you want it passive, water is covering most of the Earth's surface. But if you want to use the past tense, water has covered most of the Earth's surface. Okay?
Water covered. You mean one of the 3 sentences?
4,
right?
actually. No. All those 4 sentences are right, actually. If you want to use active here, if you want to use this as an active, then it's either covers, which is present, or covered, which is past. And if you want to use passive, then you have to use is or has. Is covering or has covered. All right, let's try number 4.
Wait me 1 minute.
Okay.
Put the verb into the correct form: present simple or past simple, active or passive. So if you use water is covering most of the Earth's surface, it is the present continuous.
Is covering is present continuous. Oh, sorry, it was only looking for simple. I apologize. So yeah, you can't use covering. So water covers. So don't forget about is covering here. Edit. So yeah, there we go.
So I think this sentence is the present Present simple. Active. Yeah, active. Because this it right the true.
All right, good job. Yes, that is correct. Okay, let's try number 4.
Yes, number 4. How much of Earth's surface is covered by water?
How much of the Earth's surface?
Yeah, surface is covered by water.
All right, good job. Yes, that's correct. Number 5. Why? Okay, go, please.
Number 5. The park gate locked. The park gate locked at 6:30 every evening.
Okay, good. Nice try. Okay, follow after me. Try to mimic my sound. Locked. Try the T sound. Locked.
Locked.
There you go. Okay.
Locked. You are locked.
Okay, the gates are locked at 6:30 every morning. Number 6.
Number 6. The letter was sent a week ago and it arrived yesterday.
All right, good. That is correct. Number 7.
Number 7. The boat hit a rock and sunk. Right?
Yes, that's correct. Sunk quickly.
Sunk quickly. Fortunately, everybody was rescued. Rescued.
Okay, good.
Fortunately, everybody was rescued.
Okay. Number 8. Robert's parents.
Robert's parents died when he was very young. He and his sister were brought up by their grandparents.
Brought up by his... One more time. Robert's parents died when he was young.
He and his sister were brought up.
Okay, yes, that is correct. Number 9.
Number 9. I was born in London, but I grew up in Canada.
Yes, that's correct. Number 10.
Number 10. While I was on holiday, my camera stolen. My camera stole from my hotel room.
Actually, was stolen.
Yeah.
Something happened to the camera, so was stolen. Okay. Number 11.
Number 11. While I was on holiday, my camera disappeared from my hotel room.
Yes, that is correct. Number 12.
Number 12. Why did she resign from her job?
Why
did Sue resign?
Okay, yes. Why did Sue resign from her job? Okay, one more time. Can you pronounce her name?
Sue.
Sue. Sue.
Sue.
There we go, yes. Her name is Sue.
Sue.
Okay, number 13.
Number 13. Why were Ben fired from his job?
Okay, good job. One more time. Why
was Ben fired?
Yes, that's correct. Good. I was just checking your pronunciation for fired. Number 14.
14. The company is not independent. It is owned by much larger company.
What is wrong with my... I'm sorry. There's been a little bit of a technical difficulty here. Okay, yeah. It is owned by a much larger company. Yes, okay. Number 15.
Number 15. I saw an accident last night. Somebody called an ambulance.
Okay.
Ambulance. Yeah.
Ambulance.
Ambulance. Yeah, an ambulance. But nobody was injured.
Okay. Injured.
Injured.
Okay, let's just go.
Injure.
Yeah, there we go. So, injured for past tense.
Yeah. So.
So the ambulance.
So the ambulance wasn't needed.
All right, good job. Number 16.
Number 16. Where were the pictures taken? In London. Did you take them or somebody else?
Okay, yes, that's correct. Number 17.
17. Sometimes it's quite noisy living here, but it's not a problem for me. I am not bothered by it.
All right, good. Next, rewrite these sentences instead of using somebody, they, people, etc., write a passive sentence. So somebody cleans, okay, so this is why it's active. Somebody, active, the room every day. So next, we have object, become a subject. So the room is cleaned every day. So number 2.
Yes, number 2. All flight was cancelled because of fog.
Okay, one more time. Number 2. All flights.
Was
flights, plural.
Yeah. Were.
There we go.
Cancelled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3.
Number 3. This road isn't used by people.
People don't use this road much. This road. One more time.
Yeah. No, this road isn't used by them or by people.
Yeah, they can use people. All right. So the difference between active and maybe the identification. You know what a direct object is in grammar? So there is a subject, then there's the verb. The most simple sentence is a subject and a verb. Once you have those two words in your sentence, the sentence is complete. Now, most sentences are subject, then the verb, and then the direct object. So the direct object is what the subject is interacting with or doing something with. So for example, they is the subject, cancel is the verb, and flights is the object. Somebody, subject, cleans, verb, and room, that's the object. So the object in an active sentence, the subject is the one doing the verb in the active sentence. In a passive sentence, the room, that's the subject, is, that's the verb, and cleaned. So, you know, it's just the backwards version of an active sentence. Just an extra thing to understand. Anyway, people don't use, this road isn't used by people much. So, road, that's the object. You flip it around. This road, so don't, is not used by people. So that's just a little extra to strengthen your understanding of how to make a passive sentence. Anyway, let's go with number 4.
Yes, number 4. I was accused.
Yes.
Accused.
I was accused of
stealing money by somebody.
You don't need to use by somebody in this case. Actually, for a passive sentence, you don't really need to use a direct object, although it's still okay, but a direct object in a passive sentence isn't necessary because the subject is the direct object. Usually. Okay. Somebody I was accused of stealing money. Okay. One more time, can you pronounce the word accuse?
Accused.
Okay, can you try pronouncing this word?
Cute.
Cute.
Yeah, cute.
Okay, so try to remember that sound, Q, like the letter Q. Okay, accused. So accuse is a letter Q, and add the S, D, and then an S sound. So accuse.
Accuse.
Okay, now past tense. Past tense, accuse. Accused.
Accused.
Okay.
Accused.
All right, good. Next, number 5. How do people learn languages?
Yes. How language is learned?
How is language learned?
Yeah.
Okay. How is
language learned?
Or if it's plural, how are languages learned? Okay. Next, number 6.
Number 6. We aren't
Past tense.
We on.
Do you need help with this pronunciation?
We were one not to go out alone.
All right, good try. Can you pronounce this word one more time?
One.
How about this word?
Warm.
Oh, okay. So how about this one?
Warm.
All right. So don't forget the letter R pronunciation. Warmed, warm, warned, warned.
Warned.
All right. Yes. Good job. So one more time. We were
warned.
All right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I think we have this done with hardly any issues. So I say that you've done passive sentences quite well. All right. On to the next one. Here. So last time we finished at his little sermon here, seminar. And I think we can move on to the next page. Managing money number 2. We have an audio track, so let's see if I can open it up. 218. Okay, so I'm going to play this, and does Paul give the following advice? So let's see. I'm going to play the audio recording now.
Recording 18.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, my 4th point is about managing your debt. Before you borrow money, think about what you are borrowing it for. It's a good idea to borrow money to buy assets, for example, to buy a house. And it's a good idea to pay for your education. These things will still be worth something when you have finished paying off the debt. It isn't a good idea to borrow money for non-essentials. For example, expensive clothes, holidays, or dinner at a nice restaurant. It's easy to use your credit card for these things, but your credit card can get you into trouble if you don't use it properly. If you use credit cards, and I don't recommend it, it's important you know how much you are spending on them. Then, when the bill comes, pay the total bill every month. Don't just pay the minimum amount. Don't just pay a little every month. Don't just pay $20 a month, because you will always pay more. You are paying the interest, what the credit card company adds on in interest. So at the end of the day, that watch you bought for $100, if you pay it off slowly, that watch is going to cost you double that. And my final tip for managing your money is to plan your savings. It's a good idea to save about 10% of your salary every month. Include this saving in your budget and try and increase how much you save every year. You could do this by increasing what you earn or decreasing what you spend, or both. Try and focus on saving money, not just paying the bills. It's another way of looking at things, and it's a lot more positive. So, there are 5 tips for managing your money successfully. They are simple, but they work.
Okay. So let's see, which one of these advice did he say? You should never borrow money, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, yes, that's correct. Letter B, you should use credit cards carefully.
Yes.
And finally, letter C, as you start to earn more, you can save less.
No.
No, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, if you want to save a lot, save as much as you can. Okay, next. If you remember the details, can you complete these notes?
Yes, I can complete.
Okay, good. So, can you read and complete as you go?
Yes. Manage your debt. Think about what you borrow money for. Borrow to buy assets, for example, a house or education. Don't borrow money for things which aren't essential. For example, buy expensive clothes.
Okay.
Holiday and dinner, nice restaurant.
Yes. Okay. Holidays and dinners at nice restaurants. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
At nice restaurant. It's important to know how much you spend on your credit card. Pay the whole bill every month. If you pay small amount, you also pay 20%, so you can pay more for something.
Yes. You also pay interest, actually. The word is interest.
Interest. Yes, you also pay.
Yes. Next.
Number 5. Plan your savings. Save 10% of your salary. 10% of your salary.
Yes, that would work. 10% of your salary.
Yeah, and try to increase how much you save every year.
All right, good job. Yeah. Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. Managing money 2. Speaking strategy. Asking follow-up questions. After a presentation, you can ask 2 types of questions. Can you read these? The types of questions, please.
I can read?
Yes, please.
Yes. Try A. To ask for more detail about something talked about in the seminar. Try B. To ask about something related to the topic of the seminar.
Yes. Okay. So some students ask Paul these questions. Are they type A or B? So just identify if they are A or B. More detail or related topic. So A.
Yes, A. I'd like to ask when you should talk to your employer about how much you earn. Try related. Try B.
Okay. How about letter B?
Letter B. I'm interested in knowing what kind of bank account you should have. Detail. Try B. Try A.
Okay. Letter C?
Letter C. You talk about saving. What happens if you can't save 10% of your salary? Try A.
Actually B. It's something related to the topic. So because he did not talk about that. Okay, let's see. We talked about saving. What happens if you can't save 10%? Is that details or? No, it's actually topic related. The topic is saving. And they did not talk about, the word is contingency or safety.
Contingency.
Yes, contingency. When you say what happens if this thing does not happen, or what do you do if something goes wrong? So the plan was saving 10%, but you could not save 10%. So what is the plan if you cannot? It's not part of the seminar, but it's related to. It's still about saving, but it's not asking about. You talked about savings 10%. So where do I save? Now that's still that's extra detail. Or how much do I save? That's also extra detail. But something about saving, but not that very thing that you're saving, that's extra detail. I mean, that's related topic. Okay, so I hope you understood that. How about letter D?
Yes, letter D. Do you think it is safe to use the internet for banking? Related.
Yes, that is correct. Okay. How to ask follow-up questions. Look at the questions here. Okay, let me clean that up for a bit. Okay, look at the questions here. These expressions are used to make questions less direct. So can you check? Read these.
Yes, I can read. I'd like to ask. I'm interested in knowing. You talk about saving. Do you think?
Okay, good. So which of these expressions summarizes the topic before asking the question that they needed? Summarize.
Yes, summarize. You talk about saving.
Yes, that is correct. All right, so I think we can rush this. Choose the correct form of each question. So for letter A, which of these two? I'd like to ask, can you pick the correct form? These two sentences for letter A. Okay, so can you pick which is the correct grammar, the one with the correct grammar?
That means letter A or letter B.
And just say first or second sentence. This is actually A, these two. So it's either I can or can I. Which is correct? I can or can I?
Yep, because I don't understand the question.
The question. Yes, I understand. I was confused for a moment too. All right. Okay, so can you pick one? Is it I can or can I? I'd like to ask how I can get a job, or I'd like to ask how can I get a job?
I'd like to ask. I'd like to ask how can I get a job?
Yes, because how can I?
Yeah, how can
And asking, yeah. All right, letter B.
Letter B. Letter B. I'm interested in knowing where I get more information from.
This one? Second one?
This one.
First?
Yeah, first.
Actually, it's where do. Where do I get more information from? I'm interested in knowing where do I get. Oh wait, no, yeah, you're correct. The first one is correct. That's correct. Sorry about that. Yes. Anyway, it looks like we are almost out of time. And just a brief recap for our lesson. You seem to have gotten a better balance between your need to make a sentence with correct grammar and your understanding of the sentence that you read. So good job. You're progressing nicely. Next, still a little bit of trouble with the X sound, especially when you said it in elections. So the combination of a K and an S sound seems to usually confuse you. Again, that's just more practice for your tongue. X, excess, actions, those kinds of words. Next, some difficulty with the word used and locked, but it seems like you fixed that easy enough. Yeah. Good job overall for tonight. You were great. So overall, I think you've been progressing nicely. And yes, we'll have a general test on what we went through for our lessons. Just like the last test, which is just a bunch of the previous units. We'll just go over them again and see how well you can use the grammar and your pronunciation. So I look forward to that, and I'll see you again on Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay. Take care and good night, Lynn.
Yeah, and good night.
Okay, take care.